Hi, welcome back. In this video tutorial, we'll demonstrate the project Multiple Bill Payment System. This project is developed using VB.NET. So once you complete watching this video, you can write this same project in VB.NET, or you can write in Java, or you can write in C Sharp, or you can make it as a web online application. So in PHP or Python or JSP, all possible. So therefore watch completely, understand the whole project, so then you get a complete idea how you can make a multiple bill payment system. So multiple bill payment system, this project is developed using Visual Basic. The backend is SQL Server. So Microsoft SQL Server. Let's understand how the whole project works. So now we know like every month we're supposed to pay the bill. For that earlier we used to go to the bill counter and then there we need to make the bill payment. So there are separate counters for water, mobile bill, electricity and all. So one has to go around all the places to make the bill payment. And each station and each place there are a lot of queue. It takes very long time to pay the bill. But in order to avoid this, the new concept came, let's pay all the bills in a single place. So Bangalore one is such a center where you can able to pay all the bills. So it's maybe water bill, or it may be a mobile bill, or it may be a electricity bill, and we can add up more bills to that. So if a customer can come to this center, he can able to pay all the bills at a single place. So now we have online, so therefore you can pay the bills online only. But this is offline project, particularly for the center where they'll accept all the bills, because still the many people not aware of how to do online transactions. They need a kind of locations where they can come and pay the bills. So therefore this is a one such project which will help the people to pay their bills. Now let us look at the software requirement for this project. So language is Visual Basic.NET, backend is Microsoft SQL Server, the editor is Visual Studio, and operating system is Windows 10. Project forms, let us understand what are the forms are there in this particular project. So ultimately it's given an idea what are the concept is there in the project. Right, now here is a destination form. The first one is a destination, and there is also qualifications. So these two are used in a customer form. So when you are entering the customer details, so we'll take destinations and as well as the qualification. Even in case of employee also, we'll have a two columns qualification column and destinations. That time also it will be useful. Next is electricity charges. This form is to enter what is the monthly bill for the particular particular meter number. Electricity receipt, that means you can accept the money and that will go to this table. Electricity registration form, this is the one initial step. So we need to register each meter, the registration has to be done. So these are three things for one concept for electricity. Same way we have three for water, another three for mobile phone. Right, so then employee detail and employee list, login form, MDA form, mobile charges. So here you need to write the monthly charges, receipt to accept the payment. This is to accept the mobile payment. Next, this is the mobile registration form. First time you need to register the mobile number. So this is the registration form. These three forms make a one set. So the next is the report. Next is the water charges, water receipt and water registration. These three makes a one group. So totally three groups. So one group for electricity, one group for mobile, one group for water. In each time, first you need to register that, like for example mobile, you need to register the mobile number, because this is a desktop application. Here we need to enter ourselves, because there is no separate modules here, a single module. Therefore first you need to enter all the data. Once we enter all the data, then every month we need to feed the data, monthly bill we need to feed here. So in real time, if it is online, the corresponding department will have the data. From that you have to fetch. Because it's offline project and is a small project, here in order to simulate that we need to enter the data. Then once the customer comes, they can able to make the payment and the corresponding report, and there is one welcome screen. So these are the forms which are covered in this project. Now database tables. Now let us understand what are the tables are used in this project. So we have destination table, electricity charges table, electricity registration table, employee detail table, mobile charges table, mobile registration table, qualification table, a receipt tab, users tab, water charges tab, water registration tab. So these two make one group, and mobile these two make a group, and these two make a one group. So receipt is concerned, it will take all the value money in the receipt table. Fine. So the totally we have around 10 tables in this. So these tables will utilize to whatever the data you enter in the forms will be transferred to the tables, and that data will be stored inside these tables. And whenever the person has to make the payment, we'll check out this, and then we'll take out the data from this table, and we'll show the money, how much money they need to pay. Now once they paid, then that will go to receipt tab, so that all the data will be stored in the receipt tab. Project demo. Now let's see the project, like how the whole project works. So before getting to the project, so please subscribe to our channel, and if you like this video, please click like button. If you have friends and family members, please share this video with them so they can get the benefit. So because they should know like how to do the project. So once they get an idea, they may be like mess up with a lot of things. So you have to make it like step by step movement. So you need to have proper flow. So I think this project demo will help you to understand the flow. So therefore they can implement in the same language, or they can write in the different languages. Once you view this complete video, you'll get a complete idea. Therefore you can share this video all of your friends who are studying, and for their curriculum they need to do the project. So that will definitely help for them, right? So what you think about this video, please write it in the comment box. And you're looking something else, please write. So therefore once we know like what you're exactly looking, we'll try to improve the videos, and then we'll bring more videos for you, right? Thank you. Let's look at the demo. Fine. So in order to work with this project, we require a Visual Basic. So therefore I'll start Visual Basic. Right. So now I go to File menu and then Open Project. So I have a folder here. So I just go to the folder, and then I'll open the project. Fine. So I'll open the solution file, and there is a project file. Any one you can choose, and you can open this. So I just opened it. Now you can see that these are the forms which are using in the project. And then if you go to the Database Explorer, we can able to see the database here, B1 data. Right. So if you expand tables, you can able to see all the tables in this project. If you want to see the columns, maybe you would expand this, and then you can able to see the columns here. What are the columns you are using? Or else if you double click, so we can able to see the structure, table structure. To view the data, you have to right click on the table, and then you have to go to the show table data. So here will show the data, like what are the data is already entered, that data will be shown. Alright. So now I'll demonstrate the project for you. So I just run the project. So here is the title we given as a Bangalore 1. So Bangalore 1 center is a one where you can make the multiple bill payments. And here you can see that for background you are using some picture. So when you're doing your project, you can change any picture. You can download some pictures and then use as a background pictures. So here is a username. So I'll use as admin because the credentials is already admin and admin. Therefore I'll use the same. And if I give the wrong password, so it'll tell that user ID or password is not correct. Please check. Therefore you need to give the correct credentials, then only you can able to log in. Fine. Now it logs in. So here is a registration. We can do the registration for all the three. Water bill registration. So in order to do the registration, you have to click the new and you have to enter the water number, like 1003. I just take a simple number 1003. And what is the customer name? Let's say Ravish is the customer name. Address. Fine. So the next is the mobile number. We need to enter the mobile number here. So we can enter the mobile number. And here's the division. So what is the division? So this is hard coded, means we already entered this data, north, east, south. So otherwise you can enter whatever is required. So I'll take north. So then you can say save record. The record is saved and you can see that it is in the This is the data grid view. The information is available in the data grid view. And if I click on some data which is already entered, it automatically will display over there. And now we can modify it. So you want to enter name as a Kiran. So make changes, then if click modify, so the data will be modified. Now it becomes Kiran. And in case you don't want, we can also delete this. Therefore, in each form, we provide a new option to save that. So the record can be saved and it can be modified. It can be deleted. And also we can view the data. What are the records already entered that we can view in data grid view. So the list will refresh the data and will show data on the screen. Here the background color is gray, but you can always change the background color. In order to change the background color, you have to go to design time and then select the form. And then in the properties window, there is a back color. Okay. So you need to choose the back color. So if you change the back color, automatically color will be changed. So same way you need to go to phone bill and you have to enter all the data and you need to save this data. So in case of electricity bill also, so you need to enter the RR number. So then you have to enter customer name, address, mobile number, division and all, and you have to save the record. So we have one record already. So you can enter more record once you complete your forms, maybe for testing, you can enter 5 to 6 records. Then everything goes well, means everything is correct. If there are some errors, maybe you need to rectify the errors. Right, next is a monthly bill entry. So here the bill default will not be there. So therefore we need to enter for September what are the bill actually. So for that I have to enter the bill amount. This is water bill. So this is 500 rupees for the first customer. Second customer is 750 and other customer is some 2000 rupees. Now once you save this, all the records will be saved. So the bill collector will go to the each house and will write on the meter reading and calculate the total amount and whatever the amount is there that we need to enter here. So in order to improve this project, so if data is available in Excel, we can try to import from Excel. If data is available in some other place with some other server, maybe you need to communicate with that server and you need to fetch the data. So all possible, but at this stage it's a simple project. So therefore we manually have to enter all the data. So same way you have to go to phone bill and what are the phone bills already readily available, you need to enter the amount here. Same way for electricity bill, for each electric meter, what is the total bill amount that we need to enter. Let's say it's around 500 rupees. So this month bill. So this is like, from company side data entry is to be done. So once that is done, now customer can come over here and they can able to make the payment here. Now if I give the bill like the meter number, so you'll give the name, what is his name and what is the total amount here to pay. Now the customer will pay the money. Let's say you pay 2000 rupees and payment type, this is a dummy payment. If you pay cash, you say cash received. Or you can write down the note number in case necessary. Right. So save this, record is saved. Now if I go back to 1003 and you can check their balance becomes 0. So now you don't need to pay any money because you already paid the bill. So we go to the table where water bill and we'll fetch the data. Like now you will figure out what is the total money is supposed to pay. And then we go to receipt table where you fetch again data, what money already paid. And from that you have to subtract with the total bill, then the balance will come. That balance amount has to come over here. So because you already paid, then it becomes 0. So this option to take the printout of this. Right. So you can make the bill like phone bill payment. You can do the phone bill payment. Then you can say electricity bill payment. You can able to do the electricity bill payment. So based on that, you can generate the reports here. So water payment list. If you click the display, you can see that today how much money we received from the water. So that will shown here. This we can take the printout and you can give to the corresponding department. Right. So as I told already, you can also export to Excel. That option is not there here, but we can do that. So therefore you can try if possible. If it's successful, well and good. So therefore whatever the data is there, you can transfer to the Excel. And 2 more reports, phone bill report, the same way that report also will come, and then the electricity bill report. So these are the options which are provided in this project. So therefore you can try using Visual Basic to develop the same project. Not only in Visual Basic, you can also try with the other languages too. Right. So other languages concerned, you can write in Java, you can write in C Sharp, or else you can make a web application in PHP, or in Python, or in Java JSP, or in ASP.NET, all possible. So this project is with us and it's readily available. In case you require this project, you can communicate with us, so we can get you this project. It's cost you a very little price. So thank you for watching. Will come out more videos. Keep watching, and also don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you once again.